If you're watching this video, you've either not seen the first video because this is the second half of the video. Either you've seen the first video or, either you haven't seen the first video and you're just like, oh, cool, she has a new video up. If you want to see the happy, bubblier stuff, you may want to watch the beginning of the first video. This video, or the second choice is that you've seen the first video and you watched it fully through and you actually care about what I'm talking about. And if you're seeing this, congratulations. You're not a total idiot. You are not so lazy where you can't take 9 or 10 minutes out of your busy life to actually hear what I'm talking about. So congratulations. I know I sound super bitter right now because I am. And it's really upsetting knowing we can prevent this. I know I've said it like 50 times, but we can prevent this. We don't have to be walking around like idiots saying, oh God, our earth is going to like explode or something, which it's not. But seriously, with global warming, the glaciers are melting. I know that doesn't sound like such a bad thing to people who hate the cold. Oh, at least it won't be cold in some places. We can all be warm. Polar bears. Do you? Now, I hate those commercials. I don't like seeing sad people. I just don't. It really makes me upset. But I watch them anyways because it's the truth. And I'm like bent over. That's why I look so short. It's the truth. And polar bears are dying. People are dying. Oil will run out. And it's preventable. If we weren't so dependent on oil, then we'd be fine. 50 years ago, people were warning us, oh, we shouldn't rely on fossil fuels as badly because it will run out someday. 50 years. And if it hasn't gone through our thick skulls that something will happen, it never will. We need to do something now. And I know I'm just saying over and over again we should do something now, but I recycle. I tell people to recycle. I'm not wasteful. I try my hardest not to be wasteful. I don't use things with fossil fuels. I just don't like it. I use electric things. I ride bikes places. I don't like taking the bus. I hate it. But it's better than all of their parents driving them back and forth each day. It's like carpooling for school. Now, I don't like how much, I can't even remember the word, smog. I don't like how much smog is coming out of the buses. I just don't. It upsets me. See those electric cars? People are paying, if they were more affordable, and I know we can't afford for them to be affordable yet, because people who actually want to make a difference don't have enough money to. Wanna know why? Because all the rich people are into oil and things like that. Now, Michael Moore, he probably doesn't really have very much to do with this, but he's preaching about our government and how they're screwing up our government. When if he was, I know it's really understandable that he's preaching about our government, but if he would like preach about other things like global warming like Al Gore does, I'm not saying he's not good because I personally think of him as an amazing person. I love him. I love his, you know how much I love his documentaries. If you've seen the first half of this video, which I literally state, Capitalism: A Love Story is one of my favorite movies. But it's just really upsetting, you know? To think that I wouldn't have even had a full life when this happens. And if we keep going at this rate, yeah, it'll be gone in 40 years. But if no one actually cares, and new businesses pop up every day, it could be even sooner than that, so I wouldn't have even had a full life. 53 years isn't enough. And I may have kids then. And my kids, sorry, I have 2 cats, and yeah. I may have kids then. If I had kids then, I don't plan on having kids, but if I did, I would think I would have them 25, 26, 27 at least. I mean, yeah, at least 27. And if I have kids by then, if I have the kids at 27 and we run out of oil at 53, my kids' 20s maybe? I don't even know. I didn't even do the math because I'm lazy. See? Lazy Americans. Horrible. Seriously, it's just so. I know I'm sitting here, I'm preaching. Someone's probably gonna do something, write a comment or something saying, shut up and actually do something. This is my way of doing something. What am I supposed to do? My parents are so overprotective, it's not even funny. They don't let me out of my house. That's not a joke. I don't leave my house. I want to, but I can't because they're too worried about me getting kidnapped to the point where I can't leave my house. Never been kidnapped before. No threats to being kidnapped either. Just overprotective. I can't leave my house. This is practically the only way I can help. I recycle. I do all sorts of things. I go online and do those, where you can go on that world math thing and you do math problems and it gives rice to people. I do that. I do like as many problems as they allow me to do each day because I like beating people. It makes me feel horrible when I get one wrong and it doesn't give rice to people. Now they've changed that because it used to be if you get it wrong, you don't. Sorry. It used to be if you got it wrong, they wouldn't give rice, but they've changed that because Africa they have nothing. But now it gives rice anyways. I try to do my best. I help as much as I can. I tell my parents I want to help. And they let me do as much as possible with them still being super overprotective. And this is my way of trying to help. Get the word out. Tell people to help. I recommend if you really care, watch a few documentaries. Spend a day where you're just going to learn about this. Go online, learn things. There are websites where you can learn things. If the documentary I was watching that I was talking about in the other video, oh, and if I could figure out, never mind about that. In the other video, the part when I was talking about the other video, in the other video, the documentary that I was watching, The Age of Stupid. We are the age of stupid. We are. It takes place in the future and it's talking about the age of stupid. That's now. They're not talking about in 1990 when people thought it was cool to smoke and things like that. They're talking about now, when we're ignoring the problem. When we're saying, oh, it's not that bad now. It is. It's horrible. It's not as bad as it possibly could be, but it's really bad. We need to cut it out. I'll step off of the soapbox now, because I doubt people will care about this video as much as the other one, when I'm light and bubbly and I'm talking about my hair. Stepping off the soapbox. And if you've made it to this far in the video when you're seeing this, you're a good person. And congratulations on caring. Thanks enough for listening if you get this far.